caught it just as you said Eddie.
I'll delete that comment that I was about to put in. Did Eddie forget to hit the go live button again?
Yeah, as soon as you said Eddie, after the 30-second countdown, I happened to look. I'm like, son of a bitch.
Fuck. Hi, Dobbies. Hi, Nicolica.
Hey, Nicole. Hey, Dobby. Oh, wow, Dobby. I'm so sorry to hear that.
It's been lovely down here, Dobby. I've been in a t-shirt all day.
Yes, Nicole. Eddie forgot to hit the live button again.
He only done it to make sure everybody was paying attention.
Even I was paying attention, okay? Oh, yeah. So, 2 weeks on Monday, shadows are taking off out of Alaska.
Big sinking feeling. I'm good, thank you, Dobby. Hope you are too, Dom.
Today, dude, it's like Lake Superior around here. It's like an ocean outside. It's been raining and fucking sleeting, and it's just water's just fucking everywhere. Right now, you're best off if you're going to go for a walk, put on fucking hip waders.
Or a wetsuit and just go down straight down to the docks and take a dip. You'll probably
No,
come out.
you convinced me never to put on a wetsuit.
After seeing me in a wetsuit, I think Jacques Cousteau would never put one on again. More like a fucking straitjacket when you can't get out of it.
Yeah, that was dude, that was a pretty horrific sight seeing you in that thing.
It's still sitting there in the bedroom.
And then to hear the trouble you had trying to get out of the fucking thing.
I'm lucky I didn't shit myself. I was straining that hard. I forgot to put the talcum powder over all the skin areas.
You know, I wonder what their trick is actually to put one of them goddamn things on and take it off. Baby oil?
When I started using them, the trick then was to get like hair conditioner, put it in an empty soda bottle, fill it up with water, put the top on, give it a real good shake, and just fill up the inside of your wetsuit with it.
Oh, really? Huh.
Yeah.
What's up, Freaky Geek?
Freaky.
That's pretty. See, I told you my camera's going out of focus now. We went live.
Yep. You watch your connection will drop now.
Shut up. So we're going to see if this show can't get struck and taken down. I have the utmost respect for the co-founder and CEO of StreamYard, who is a multi-billionaire.
Already?
Out of Ukraine. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. And he decided to take off his suit and don a military outfit, and he is going to stand up and fight Russia for Ukraine.
Good for him.
Morning, Shaz.
Morning, Shaz. Or evening, Shaz, rather.
Yeah, either one. However you want to look at it. I don't know if you're just waking up from a nap, just going getting ready, you know. But yeah, he took off his office suit, left behind his billions of dollars, and decided he's going to fight against Russia.
It's a bit of a tricky one for me because I've always thought of the Ukraine as being Russian territory anyway. And I kind of feel like it's Florida wants independence, so the whole of the USA goes to war against it.
But there's no sense in going to war against Florida. Shit, you break that bitch off, it's out in the ocean quickly. But yeah, I mean, it's a lot of admiration for a man of that stature to leave behind his wealth and fight for his country.
Yeah. And when it comes to,
I hope it doesn't.
When you think about it, really, despite all that wealth, picking up a weapon and fighting for his country, he stands to lose no more than anyone else that's doing it.
Exactly. But he's not afraid of losing what he has either.
No.
That is a true selfless act in humanity in itself.
You know why this has happened, don't you?
We're
Putin
not going
went
to
to
go
visit
there.
Ukraine and he was told he's not allowed in unless he's wearing a mask.
Oh, that's not where I thought you was going with it, but we'll go with that one. I can't believe. I mean, Vladimir Putin. He left nothing on to even be tried to guess. I mean, he told Ukraine he was coming.
Yeah. Could be argued he gave them fair warning.
Well, the hard part is though, is Ukraine is a United States ally. So
That's
if
why.
Russia is going to invade Ukraine, it's going to involve the United States. I see an imminent World War III coming, probably within the next 5 years.
I'll worry about it if it turns up. The way I look at it, there'd be a lot more Americans alive today and British if we'd have stayed out of Iraq, stayed out of Afghanistan. What did make me laugh was I watched a news report where some rich bitch vice president in the USA, she went live or went on a news program stating that Europe has enjoyed unprecedented peace for the last 70 years. Fucking well hasn't. One good thing came out of 9/11. Day before 9/11 happened, the IRA were, in the eyes of many of Americans, freedom fighters.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah. 9/11 happened, they're terrorists and their money chains stopped like that.
Yep.
Then they started negotiating for peace.
Well, and now you want to talk about something like that. This is what confuses me about the United States. Okay, yes, we have allies. We have Ukraine. We have Turkey. France. All that. But what I don't get is when they get in trouble, we got to go help them, and then we get all these commercials about helping other countries and the homeless and the starving. And well, wait a minute. What about our homeless, our starving?
Yep.
We went over there to help them. We helped them. We got them out of a situation. Now we're trying to better their situation when our situation itself is getting worse.
I watched a video the other day of this white woman telling this, it's in America, you should get back to your own country, blah, 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 blah. Yeah? Telling it to a black woman. And the white woman says, my family's been here since 1904. And the black woman said, really? My family was brought over here in the 1700s on a slave ship. I've been here longer than you.
What's going on, Ryan? Monster
Ryan.
Radio's in the house.
We've now got more than 2 brain cells.
Yeah, it's going to be. This is one that. I really can't say anything bad because, yes, he is the fucking president. You can't take that away. He has that title. But here's where I think our country is really starting to miss Trump because Trump put it out there. He ain't playing games. You make a move and I'm going to counter move you and you ain't going to like it. Where we have Biden and Putin tells Biden, I'm going to do this. And Biden says, okay. Other country leaders feared Trump. They fear nothing of Biden. Yeah, I mean, you're talking about a man that's gonna represent and protect our country that left behind millions, hundreds of millions of dollars in fucking military equipment and shit, and just abandoned our shit. You left thousands fucking of Americans stranded and refused to fly anymore out. How the hell does that make you a good fucking president?
How does it ever encourage someone to join the United States Armed Forces?
Well, hopefully they join in hopes that, maybe we can save this dumb bastard. What's up, Demon?
Good pizza.
What's up, Flicka?
Hey, Flicker.
You know, Nicole Biden says a lot of shit, but he doesn't take actions, or he doesn't put sanctions, or he doesn't put tariffs. He's not pushing any issues with other countries.
You got to wonder what's being said in China about all this, because
Well,
China are still basically communist countries and thus allies. But if America and Russia end up going to war, that's a big headache for China. Not
yeah,
just
because they're allied on both sides. They're
yeah,
split down the
not
fucking
just
middle.
militarily, but financially. How much of America does China now basically own?
I'd say 88%.
Yeah, probably more than that of Britain.
I would order 66. All the people I don't like. So clearly, that is not the job for me. That sounds like me, Ryan. You know, I was going to run for presidency back, in the 80s. I had a good following, but nobody liked the crowd that was following me.
Yeah, they all had these pajamas with stripes on them.
You didn't have a name, you had a number.
Get used to it. You're going to take the same number with you into the forces.
That's right. See, that's why they teach you when you're in the military, if you are ever captured, when they ask for your name and what your job is, you give them your name. And then you just give them your social security number, and that's all you tell them.
Yeah. Name, rank, serial number.
See, I don't understand why. I don't understand why you got to give them your serial number. What are they going to try to fucking do? Hack your account?
Probably. There's enough scams in Russia already.
Oh, the biggest scam out right now is for income tax. Scammers are trying to run that TurboTax scam. Me and Missy, we had already done our taxes. She had done ours. She e-filed them. And then we're still getting fucking messages from TurboTax today saying, you have not filed your taxes. Really?
Right, yeah.
Okay. Well, I even have a date, an estimated date of when I'm getting my check back. So what do you mean I didn't file my taxes yet?
Yeah, very funny, Nicole. Property of you. Yeah, right.
Property of you. And Pawn 69. The Russian soldier was all right with her giving him seeds so he fed by would grow the national flower, but as soon as she cursed him, he wasn't happy. Well, I don't think anybody would be happy as soon as they're cursed, Shaz. I mean, I can pretty much guarantee I wouldn't be happy if I knew I was just cursed.
I tell you to fuck off all the time. You just laugh at me.
When you give a serial number, what brand of cereal? Fruit Loops, Captain Crunch, or Wheaties? In this day and age, Freaky, I think I'm going to go with fucking Fruit Loops.
Yeah, right in.
What's up, Simon? If not Fruit Loops, I might go with Fruity Pebbles.
Yeah, I'll probably change my name to Pebbles for all the rocks in my head.
Yeah. Call me Quarry.
Why'd they call you Baldy? You got big nuts? No, my fucking head.
Love to you, Simon.
Love you, Nicole.
Andy is a grumpy, crunchy cereal piece of shit. Very expensive.
I'll send you another package this week, all right?
So Nicole, are you trying to say he's that cereal Special K?
Special C.
Yeah, there you go. someone shot a box of cornflakes. He was a serial killer.
I tell you, Simon, there was a big fight outside the fish and chip shop last night. Loads of fish got battered.
Oh my God. Are you fucking serious? Are we doing like fucking third grade jokes?
Yeah. Do you know why traffic wardens have a yellow stripe around their head?
You know,
So people don't park on it.
oh, well, thank God we don't have them here in fucking Alaska. These motherfuckers park anywhere.
Yeah,
Seriously.
traffic wardens just use the bays.
You know how you have them, let's say you go to a shopping center and from the parking lot to the store, you have that walkway that you're allowed to walk through.
Yeah.
Okay, here, even though there's a walkway thing there, that don't matter. People just park over that motherfucker. I always wanted to try doing what I seen on TV when they do that. Open up the passenger door, climb through, and climb out the driver's door, or walk over the top of their car.
Cool. I watched a video earlier. There's this guy, he's got a pallet truck and he's coming out the back of a semi.
Mm-hmm.
And it's fully loaded, and all of a sudden it just goes off the fucking tailboard, and he goes whoosh, flying through the air, face first into the concrete.
That's where the dumb fucking people are. Let the fucking thing go. Don't hold on to it. You ain't stopping it.
They probably weighed about a ton, flipped him like a coin.
Oh, fuck yeah. I watched one that he was loading out of a warehouse into a truck. So you imagine now the lift, the height of that ramp at a loading dock. Well, this fucking truck pulls away. The guy ain't paying no attention. And right out the fucking warehouse he went. Dude, this thing launched him 25 feet.
There's another one I watched. There's a guy with a forklift. They got to get this huge aircon unit up to the second floor on a new building that's being built, yeah? And it goes up to the second floor and in. So he's got this thing on a forklift, and then a bigger forklift comes behind him and lifts him up. So you got
what's the whole point? Wait a minute, why didn't you just use the bigger forklift in the first place?
Yeah, you got a forklift being lifted up by a forklift, and of course you get the tiniest bit of wobble at the bottom end. What happens at the top end? Just going like this.
Yeah, you ain't stopping that fucking thing. There you go. There's humanity at its finest. Speaking of humanity at its finest.
They're the ones that the Yanks should chuck on the front line if they do go to war with Russia. There'll be no loss to the human gene pool, will they?
Their logic will win the fight, I swear to God. Eddie should educate the chat about the different types of orgasms. You have the positive one where she says, oh, yes, yes. The negative one where she says, oh, no. Well, oh, no could be a good, oh, yes. If you really want to get technical about that, Ryan.
That continues down to the next one.
The religious one where she says, oh, God, and the fake one where she says, oh, Eddie. I can handle, oh, Eddie. I ain't bashful. Fuck. Fucking Ryan. That shit came out of left field, I'll tell you that. Wow. Shaz, you're going to give pizza plenty of fluids, huh? I knew you was a cum dumpster.
We really need to know the details on that.
Then Andy is religious. He shouts Eddie's name constantly when he is sleeping. Oh, dude. Terry, did you see what Terry posted on fucking Facebook 2 weeks ago?
No.
He caught a clip of me on the show, but he did a side clip. And one just showed me kind of like sitting there, and he says, this is your brain, or this is chaos. And then the next clip showed me like laughing or something. And he says, this is your brain on chaos. I was like,
grandma's first time having cannabis. There was 3 British old grannies, and the next one was 3 American old grannies.
Just imagine that. So yesterday, I think it was yesterday at work, because I work in a liquor store now, and I got to check everybody's ID. And I know everybody's old enough, but it's state law. And the one kid, I'm looking at his ID, and he says, blah blah blah. I was born in 1992. And then he looks at me, he goes, and I swear to God, dude, I was so floored. I was flabbergasted. I didn't know what to fucking say. He says, yep, the 90s, the best generation ever. And I fucking just stood there and looked at him like, what the fuck did you just say? The 90s, the best generation ever. Wow. Oh, okay.
They were the wannabe millennials that came out too early, with the exception of Jack.
Well, when he said he was the best generation ever, I wanted to ask him, what, it hiding?
My grandmother would probably argue with that and say the 1890s.
Damn.
Yeah, all right, Dobbies, you don't need to back her up.
And it was funny, though, because he was like, yeah, my dad was born in 1940, blah, blah, blah. And I looked at him and I said, well, that's good. I says,
years old.
I says, my old lady's father was born in 1914. So what are you trying to fucking tell me?
I tell you, the more someone argues about being old enough, the less likely I am to believe them.
Well, I know, because it's like I'm looking at him and the way he's talking and everything, it was like, dude, I said, I've been halfway around the world twice, fought in the war, and got 2 fucking kids before you were even born. What the fuck are you talking about?
What you should have said is, you are the perfect example of why oral sex is a good idea.
Well, somehow I just missed a fucking phone call, and I never heard my fucking phone ring.
I'm not even going to go there, Dobby.
See, here, I just got another email. TurboTax, IRS, please sign in and complete your form. Okay. Our forms have been complete for fucking 12 days now.
Yeah. I got a phone call a while back claiming to be the Inland Revenue, which is the UK tax man. And I said, how much do I owe? And it was something like £10,000. Oh, shit, how can I pay that? She went, well, you can give us your credit card number and this, that, and the other, and we'll make monthly installments. I went, oh, that's good of you. I said, so how come you're suddenly phoning people with numbers that you don't know exist? She went, pardon? I said, well, when the tax man wants me, they write to me. Because in England, if it ain't in writing, it don't mean shit.
And that's the way it's supposed to be here, too.
Yeah. But this person was trying to convince me they're a British citizen.
And you know what, Ryan? You're absolutely right about that. And believe it or not, when the IRS was actually first established here in the United States, it was only supposed to be a temporary solution to a problem that we had. But now it became a permanent fixture of the United States and became a bigger problem than what we actually had.
Well, the human race ain't dead yet, so you can't say it's not temporary. You know, if in 1,000 years they get rid of the IRS, then yes, it was a temporary solution.
Well, it was supposed to be only temporary. It was supposed to only be established for 4 years, and it just grew from there and just kept going. So now, you know, they keep saying our retirement and Social Security and all that's an entitlement. No, it's not an entitlement. This is fucking money I paid in my whole goddamn life. And now you're going to tell me
does that mean I can stop paying towards it?
Oh no, you can't do that because then you'll be in fucking jail.
No, yeah, jail. Probably for more time than a fucking cocaine dealer.
So you're fucking telling me that that at the age of 65 now, that I worked my whole life, I served in the fucking military, I fought for my goddamn country. At the age of 65, all this fucking money and everything I paid in is gone. I can't touch it. I
can't choose to invest it somewhere more sensible. Nicolica, why would I want to talk about curry? You know that curry burns my asshole when I have to go toilet.
I don't know. I just the whole structure, and that's another thing that's funny too. They talk about fucking fixing the infrastructure, and every time you guys try to fix it, you knock out another fucking weight bearing pillar, and it just collapses even more. I believe if you served in the military, you should be exempt from taxes. You know, it's not even that, Ryan. The part I found funny is when I got deployed, when I actually fought in Desert Storm, I was 19 years old, 19, 20. But you come back to the United States, you got to be 21 to buy a beer, but you only have to be 18 to take a fucking bullet. How the hell does that make sense? I think if I got a military ID that shows I am active duty, I should be entitled to buy a beer. Oh my God, Andy.
I'm not by.
I'm by. I'll buy anything.
You know, I've got no problem with people that are by.
No, that's when
behind me.
That's when you tell them, Andy, I'm by. I'll buy anything white once, twice if I like it. Yep. Yeah, but I always feel. All right, hold on. I'm gonna probably just post this one up there. I also feel that men and women that serve in the military at any point deserve much more respect and should be taken care of properly. I totally agree, Ryan. The biggest heartbreak you see on fucking TV is all these homeless veterans that are getting shammed and kicked to the fucking curb for all these illegals that are coming in that are getting free housing, free money, free medical. But you got these veterans that lost limbs, that lost families, that lost their houses and everything else, and you don't even fucking bat an eye at them.
That end up fucked up upstairs, so fucked up they can't even stay in a homeless shelter because they have nightmares and scream their way through the night.
Yeah. Right now, our highest rate of suicide over here is former military members.
Yeah.
Oh, he read what you said, Dobby. He just seen the word "by" though.
Sorry, Dobby. But either way, I'm heterosexual. I'm not bilingual. I live too near London not to speak curry. Do you know why us curry heads always have a turban? Brain damage.
But yeah, I mean, they're always talking about what the hell are they called? Peace missions. What the fuck are them things called? Hey, Cassie.
Hey, Cassie. Good to see you.
Peacekeeping missions, whatever the fuck they're called. But they're always showing them with people in other countries trying to help their kids, like Africa and shit like that. And I get that. You know, I feel bad for them countries suffering the way they do too. But you're always promoting other countries and helping other kids, but you don't give a fuck about your own country.
Yeah, that is one of my big beefs with these charities that want money to just keep plowing into another country. I don't care what continent it's on. The answer is no. There's an old expression: charity begins at home. Sort your own house out before you start telling other people how to run theirs.
Well, you can't tell anybody else how to run theirs if you can't run your own.
No. Same with the homeless. Sort your own problems out before you start trying to sort other people's.
I mean, you know, I've been homeless. Yes, I have panhandled. I am not going to lie about it.
Yeah, by that I meant as a government, sort your own homeless out. Take care of them before you start taking care of the homeless in other nations.
Oh, absolutely. But what I'm saying though is I wasn't one of the ones that was. I mean, I wouldn't run up and ask for money. I always had a sign that says I was willing to work, and I always was. And a lot of times because of where I was at, it wasn't that great of a neighborhood. So people just kick you a couple of bucks because they're just like, you just want to get your drunk on, man. Go get a beer. It's like, no, dude, I want to fucking eat. I want to get a fucking roof over my head. I want a goddamn shower.
I want a new pair of shoes because there's no tops left of these ones.
Yeah. So it was like, what the hell? No, I don't want, I got a lot of pride. And sometimes I will swallow my pride. Sometimes I do need help. Sometimes I need help and I won't ask for it. I'll figure out a way to get through it. But
Yeah.
sometimes people don't know how to ask for help.
No, and they're made to feel like shit on the one day that they do.
I remember there was a time me and Missy when we were in New York before we came to Alaska. We were homeless and we were living in a tent. And I was working at that time at KFC, which was right next door to a McDonald's. And McDonald's had any size coffee for $1, free refills all day long as you didn't leave the building. So while I went to work, Missy would go over to McDonald's and she'd buy a coffee. She'd have the laptop and charge the laptop all day until I got out of work. And then we'd go back to our tent and we had a fully charged laptop. We'd watch a movie. It was the most comfortable, actually, the most comfortable sleep we've ever had.
Yeah, I believe
And
that.
I remember a day where we were walking by a Goodwill, and out of the corner of my eye, I caught this guy stifling through an ashtray for cigarette butts. And I know that feeling. I know it all too well.
Oh.
And we had just bought a pack of cigarettes. I had just gotten paid. And I had just opened this pack of cigarettes, and I gave her one, and I got one. And then I took a $10 bill out of my pocket, and I put it in the cellophane of the cigarettes on the backside so he couldn't see it. And as we walked by him, I handed him. I said, "Here, have a cigarette." We just kept walking, and I said, "No, you can keep them. They're all yours." And we could see him in the window when he rolled it over and he seen that $10 bill. Dude, he started crying.
Yeah.
I mean, it just. I know what it's like to be down and out. I've been so damn broke, dick poor that I couldn't even afford a 49-cent pack of fucking ramen noodles. And even if I could afford them, I had no way to fucking cook them.
49-cent pack of noodles. It was a cripple. It was a $50 gas stove.
It was cool though working at that KFC because the night managers understood my situation. So at night before all the chicken got thrown out, I was allowed to grab a bucket of it if I wanted, and that.
Oh, that was cool.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Hell yeah. I mean, we ate chicken for a long time. You can never really get tired of it, but it was free.
What store it was in the UK, but when they pack up for the night and all the just gone out of date food is slung into a skip, they pour bleach all over it.
Yep.
To stop people dumpster diving. And I'm thinking, for fuck's sake, you've lost money on the food.
No, actually, you don't lose money. You get store credited back. You don't lose.
But if you think of it as just a in and out ledger, you've lost lost money on the food, you've lost money on the bleach, and potentially you're going to fucking blind or poison someone.
I'm glad everything worked out for you, Dobby. I really, really am.
Jesus. Wouldn't wish that on anyone, Dobby.
I do what I can when I can to help somebody.
Yeah.
I mean, my pockets ain't deep, but I tell you what, I wear my heart on my sleeve, and that's the biggest thing that people take advantage of me of.
Yeah, I used to be like that until I woke up to the fact that the only time my door knocked was when someone wanted something, and I learned the other hard one: no.
That's the hardest word for me to say.
Yeah. And the one that made it the easiest was when I got told what a tight-fisted cunt I was, this, that, and the other. And I said, look, I'm living on disability. You work in a relatively well-paid job. You want to borrow £100 off me and you still ain't paid back the 50 that you borrowed a few months ago? Fuck off.
Been there, Cassie, done that. And it wasn't even set up to like be lived in. It was just a bunch of tubs with a mattress over it, and that's what I laid on.
Yeah.
I mean, done that time and time again. There's many times I was homeless long before I met Shadows. That I think that's what made me street smart. I might not be very book intelligent, but when it comes to surviving on the streets, I'll make it.
Yeah. It won't be a fun time, but I'll go through it. Ryan, the magic word is Leonidas. Just dangle that on the end of a line. You'll reel Nicole in very quickly.
You end up just existing. Yes, Dobby, you do. You end up just existing.
Yeah. But that's the idea, Dobby, to exist long enough to be able to live.
Or to be remembered.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ryan. Shadows is okay. Shadows relocated from Alaska back to New York. She's in the process of getting all of her stuff set back up. She should be going live again shortly. She'll either give you an update or she'll have me give you guys an update. But yeah, we're a couple thousand miles apart now.
Of course, Shadows will be going live shortly. She ain't very tall.
Actually, taller than most women I know.
7'4", short ass little bitch.
Now I think she's like 5'8", 5'8", 5'9", somewhere right in there. But yeah, I mean, I learned. It's weird to explain because I actually learned a lot of respect being homeless. If that makes any sense.
Yeah. And you learn that it's a simple lesson that all of us should learn from an early age, but far too many of us don't. The cover does not define the book.
True.
That business suit, that spoilt brat kid with the BMW or Mercedes, etc., doesn't make him a decent person.
Nope. You can be beautiful on the outside, but if your heart's ugly, you're ugly. Yeah. Totally agreed. I totally understand that. And the half is important. Dobby, is that when you're wearing heels or without heels?
That's when she's on stilts.
And them are the 4-foot stilts.
Yeah.
Cassie, you're right. You know what? I have regrets, and I don't have regrets, and I wouldn't change my life.
No, I wouldn't. If I hadn't done all the fuck ups that I've done in my life, the way I look at it, I'd still have to live through them.
Well, I look at it this way too. If I wouldn't have been such the fucking horn dog in high school, I would have never got to see half the world and got paid to do it. You know what I mean? Because I was a father my senior year in high school. I was already a dad. So when I graduated high school, I joined the military. So my fuck up was becoming a dad in high school, which now all the plans that you ever thought you could you have them? Yeah. Would have taken a lot longer.
I was just thinking back to my high school years. I must have been a dad. The amount of Kleenex I got pregnant.
Is that how they got Puffs? Stay soft? Or the Puffs lotion.
Yeah. No, we can never see eye to eye, Ryan, but they are short women are wonderful to dance slowly with.
Yeah. Especially if my zipper is broke.
Why bother with a zipper?
Yeah, well, there might not be.
No, I'm not dancing half naked. I'm giving you something to hang on to, you drunken bitch. It may be a slow dance, but do your karaoke act. There's a microphone.
Yeah, but some of them, they have to stand up on your feet. Otherwise, they just rest on their head. Oh my God. This is fucking.
Yeah, trust me, Ryan, you don't want to share a trampoline with Nicole. She'll beat you to death.
And he ain't talking with her fists.
She's dangerous enough on their bed.
If she shakes like a dog, the whole world's in fucking trouble.
Hey, Gemma.
Hey, Gemma. Ah, my fucking camera went out of focus again. Either that or I just need to drink another beer. I ain't sure.
I told you not to do that vape before going live.
I can't get my fucking pen to work.
Have you
I don't know
charged?
what's wrong. Yeah, it's fucking fully charged. But I fucking it won't hit.
I'd take it back to the shop because at the end of the day, those fucking things ain't cheap.
This one wasn't too bad. This one cost me $32.
That's not so bad. You know what that stupid thing cost me?
It is bad though because I can't get the fucking thing to hit. What'd that stupid thing cost you?
$185
For that?
UK money. That's about 230 to 250. Oh, you're American, ain't you? So it's about $210.
Fuck that. That's a little too much.
Why do you think one of the reasons, or is a big reason, the government don't want it legalized? You can't get it on the health service. You can only get it through the prescription, which means £50 or $65 for a consultation that lasts 2 or 3 minutes. And even the oil is £165.
You know what I paid for this one?
Nowhere near what I did.
I didn't pay anything for it. It was a guest. It was a guest that was staying here in the hotel. They're like, here's a pen. You can have this. I was like, fucking cool.
That's better than a $10 tip. Thank you.
Well, no, this pen here in this town where I'm at, this pen would run right around $80-$90 for just the pen.
Rechargeable pen.
But that goes, yeah, it's rechargeable. But that
The thing I was thinking of, can you just buy the tops? Yeah, that bit.
These here, $65.
Jesus.
But it'll last me about 3 weeks.
I've had one hit off of my pen, got so spun out, I just fucking left it. Ever since I was put on that morphine, I cannot handle inhaling the stuff. What I should do is ask the consultant, do you do cookies? Oh, sorry. Sorry, Nicole. I mentioned the C word.
Yes, you did. I did. You know what? That didn't even dawn on me. It did. That didn't even dawn on me until you just said that, and it was like, oh shit, he did say that word, didn't he?
I got the look. through the phone very quick after I said that word. Oh, fucking hell. I wish I was in Britain. I'd click my fingers. You go and get me a cup of coffee.
All right, Ryan. Hey, thanks for coming in, brother. I appreciate it.
Take care, Ryan.
Do you have a
Thank you for that one on the Wendigo. I enjoyed that. Made me feel right.
Dobby, in my town, we have one store only, and it's a Safeway grocery store. The next town closest that would have a Costco is about 6.5 hours away.
Oh, fuck that. So any discount you might get is going to cost you 10 times that amount just on fuel to get there.
Hey, A.L. Skinner, how you doing?
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, we have nothing in this town. Fast food restaurants. We got a Safeway. I don't even know if that could be considered fast food or not. But we don't have Burger King, McDonald's, Wendy's, none of that. We have none. From this town is 6 hours from us.
Jesus.
45 minutes if you fly, but that's about a $210 one-way ticket.
Horses for courses, though, aren't it? If there was a family emergency, you wouldn't hesitate to pay that.
Well, let's just say I got medevaced out of here when I was having my heart problems. Medevaced.
Yeah.
It was for $43,000.
Why have I got a picture of a fucking Black Huey coming over the fucking mountains to come and get in? Happy birthday, Skinner.
Today's Skinner's birthday?
No, Wednesday.
Oh.
Last week.
Oh, last Wednesday. This past Wednesday. Well, happy belated birthday.
Yeah, you have to be some sort of business owner to get a card to go in Costco, Dobbies.
Now, see, here in the States, you can sign up for membership. You can be an average Joe and still get a Costco membership.
That's the bit that annoys me, because the people that tend to go to Costco in the UK are fucking loaded. They can afford to go anywhere, but they want to save that extra 5% or whatever it is.
Yeah, it's Costco is basically a Whole Foods sale place. You buy in bulk.
Yeah, that's for Nicole.
Isn't there normal folks in the UK? Andy is living proof that there isn't.
I am normal. In my world, I am the average person, the perfect average citizen. What talent? I need those to get right up the back to the sinuses so as I can hook the real crusty ones out. Have something to chew on. Mind you, the doctor has warned me if I carry on picking my nose, my head's going to cave in.
I can't get my other pen to work. I might as well get this one to fucking work. Oh, fuck this one. Gemma, I don't think any of us here are average. I think every single one of us here in this room is definitely above average.
Could you imagine what someone would look like? How horrific they would look if they were truly average. They were the average person for the whole of the world.
I don't know, because can you define average?
Well, you think you got fucking pygmies like Flicker. Then you got really tall people. You got really fat people, really thin people, long hair, short hair, bearded, unbearded, well dressed. Then you get me, supremely dressed. Dressed like a trussed up chicken. You got that right, Nicole. I can't stand those photographs where these people on normally wannabe kids on social media have had all the Botox injection into their lips.
Oh, dude, have you ever seen them pictures of the fucking woman and daughter that had the same surgeries done? They spent over $80,000. Hey, what's up, Kip?
Hey, Kip.
They spent over $80,000 and they look like two fucking walking blow-up dolls.
They end up getting the job as fucking glaziers carrying the big sheets of glass. Just smack their face against it and then lift.
And yeah, one on each side, no problem.
Yeah. I would look like Michael Paulson, and I'd sing like him too. Who wears a dress? You lost me there, Kip. Put that in front of me, please, so as I can understand it.
I'm kind of confused on that one. If you could look like somebody famous, who would it be? Huh. You know what?
Joe Biden. Perfect candidate.
I wouldn't want to look like anybody else. I mean, if you can't accept the way I look, then I don't need you in my fucking life. Period.
No, I wouldn't want to look like a period. Slithering along the floor with a fucking tampon hanging out of my bag.
Yeah, if you can't accept me for the way I look, I ain't changing my look for anybody.
No.
If I change my look, it's because I changed it.
You want to.
Exactly. It's not because you asked me to or because you want me to or
because I've told you to.
Exactly. It's because I want to do it.
Ah, got you, Kip. I was a bit lost there for a minute.
Who's a dress? I'm trying to figure out who's wearing a dress. It's all. I'm not. I'm not wearing a dress.
I'm not standing up.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm
not touching a mini skirt either.
I get what Kip's is saying now.
Stargate? Yeah. Try and find his real name.
Who's that?
Michael. Out of Stargate Atlantis.
Oh, okay. I know who you're talking about.
I'm the spitting image of him.
I don't think so, but
no.
Andy, you wore your pink tutu last night?
Yeah, it's still stuck to me.
But he had to tuck his little tucky away first.
No, that was my belly overhanging it that I was trying to pull it up over. I'm not saying I didn't need to tuck it away, but
she calls it a tucky.
I'm one of the few men that can wear a thong backwards and not fall out of it. Conotrania. Ba-ding.
That's Nicole actually messaging me.
I thought you were using the spittoon for a minute, so ding.
Kip, I'm doing good, buddy. How you doing?
All the better for being here.
I'm starting to get a bunch of photos. I'm kind of scared to go look. I'm kind of scared to go look.
If tucky means small, what does fucking microscopic mean?
What's up, Ted?
Last time I saw it, I had to hire the Hubble for a day. Hey, Flicker. Worked your way out of the pygmy tribe.
Welcome back, Flicka. They all just been chilling, lurking. It's all good. They were there on the phone talking with one another, telling them how fucking stupid we are and shit.
That's like saying the sky is up and the ground is down. Or, sorry, Flicker, sorry, albino pygmy. Get back. Hang on, I've just got to sort out my next fix. Tell you, I can roll a cigarette quick and like a vape or fill
Refill your vape. See, I don't know if I could do all that shit.
I used to roll his cigarettes one-handed.
Oh, I had a boss that could roll a joint one-handed. He'd be driving his fucking pickup truck and fucking reach down and just roll a fucking joint. And it's like, what the fuck? Dude, you are definitely a pothead.
I pray for that every night, Flicker. I truly do. Is that a job position that you've got there, Dobbies, or do you mean something else?
Kip says drinking too much Mountain Dew will have you shrinking, not growing. I don't know where you got your information on that, but that's all I drink is fucking Mountain Dew, and I ain't got no shrinkage problem.
Kip, I had Viagra one night. I thought I had such a fucking hard on for so long. Turned out I had a little splinter.
I think Shadows can testify to my fucking statement. I'm German and fucking Irish, for God's sakes. Yep, I ain't got no shrinkage problem.
Drink a can of gingers. What?
Flick and drink a can of ginger. I wonder, is that ginger beer or?
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant gingers, something or another.
Well, drink a can of ginger. I'm thinking ginger beer, maybe ginger ale. I don't know. Could be.
Jockanese.
Drunkenese?
Jockanese.
What the hell is ginger? No, we're not drinking Ginger Rogers.
Actually, by now, you probably could drink her. She'd be in a good liquefied state by now.
So ginger is a Scottish word for pop?
Yeah, soda.
Well, I don't know what kind of problems you all had drinking fucking Mountain Dew. I ain't got no fucking problems. And I've been drinking Mountain Dew for fucking 30 years.
the stuff you've really got to avoid is iron brew. That stuff is ginger. It's ginger.
I don't know if I could drink a straight ginger juice.
I don't know if it will show up at the moment, Dobby, because I normally have to get my hair cut to show it off, but it's on the back of my head.
Oh, speaking of which, when are you going to shave your head again so we can see the tattoo?
Couple of years.
Then why the hell did you get a tattoo on your fucking head?
Because the only other space left, I'm not having Simon tattoo me.
Flick a Mountain Dew is a soda, or as you would call it, a ginger.
Oh, you can see it, Dobby. Jolly good. And thank you.
It did look pretty cool though when you got it done. It really did. It was funny because I would have to direct you on when to stop so you were in camera. Oh, Flicker says no. I'm English. I call it a can of pop. Okay, it's a can of pop. That's what, or a bottle of pop. That's what Mountain Dew is.
That sounds much better now that you've said that, because earlier on Ted was saying you had pops in your mouth. And I was wondering pops what? I'm going to buy a pen. A big pen.
I don't know what a bio pen is. Do I dare want to know? Probably not. I'm going to guess no.
No. That pen is an abbreviation for another 5-lettered word that starts the same way.
Could be. Pox in your mouth. I don't want to know about what's in your mouth.
Well, it's better than getting it at the other end, Flicker.
Oh my God.
Just let the pen sort it out. It's better than having to sit there bent over for 2 hours while I operate.
I think Flicker figured out what she put, because she put what the fuck and she started laughing. Yep. Pox in your mouth. Uh-huh. Is that penises on Xanax?
Or penises on X-Lax.
No, that would begin with an E.
Not if you write an X-Lax. Not guilty of giving the pogs. Ted, if Flicker needs to help out with the household expenses, she needs to help out with the household expenses. Don't ask how she earns it. It's bad enough for having to take a little ladder out with her just so she can get on the bus.
See, I think she does shop here in Alaska, because there is a woman that's got a pickup truck. She takes a little step stool with her. She got to put it down and get out the truck.
Yeah, that's like
Ted, stay away from me. She's got the pox. She got it from your neighbor, Ted. Run.
Flicker said that when she wins the lottery, she's going to have a fucking lift fitted to that little tricycle that she has to ride around on.
Oh, shit.
Wholesome, healthy fun. Where political correctness is left at the door, not brought in.
Nicole said this is a wholesome channel, and she was so right. Yeah, no, she wasn't.
Yeah, another rubber check you got to put in the post. Who said it was a him, Flicker?
Well, if he's that bad flicking, then maybe you did get the pox from him. Think about what you're saying, girl. Or either that, or he's that good looking he can't have the pops. So either way, Ted, you're fucked.
In the States, do you have Maryland chicken the same as over here, where it's in like a white sauce?
Like Alfredo?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
We're sitting there eating that one day at the dinner table. I said to my mate who was there with us, you can just imagine it. You spend all night down at the club, chatting up this bird, buying her drinks, trying to get in her underwear. And you finally get to take her home. You've gone down on her and you think she's coming because she's screaming and yelling and this, that, and the other. There's all these juices running around your face. And you look up there and the big boil just go.
You're going to make me fucking barf, dude.
He just pushed his plate away. He said, I don't want more.
The fuck? What?
No worries, Kip.
Absolutely no worries, brother. Thanks for coming in and hanging out.
Send them over here.
Oh, now they're saying that thing with Mountain Dew was just a joke. Yeah, well, I already fucking knew that. Fuck.
That's a get out of jail free card. Oh, I didn't mean it. It was just a joke.
Yeah, but it didn't slow me down.
Yeah, you like me, admit you meant it. Rub the fucker's nose in it.
Yep. So Monday will be 2 weeks that Shadows flew back to New York. Just so y'all know, I did get the video. I try to video chat with her every day. I got the video chat with my granddaughter 2 days ago, and boy, she gave Grandpa the riot act up one side and down another. She just had everything in the world to yell at me about. I had no idea what the hell she was saying, but
she was telling you what's what.
it was definitely a well needed conversation. Hers got 7 teeth. Hers standing up now on her own. She's trying to walk, and she's only 8 months old.
Yeah, that's yellow snow, Ted.
Oh God, she has. Yes. I wish I would have recorded that phone call. She just kept at me and just.
Yeah.
It was like, I can see you. Why ain't you here? You know, Grandma's here.
Building up her jaw muscles, ready to mature into a woman.
Yes, she is 8 months going on 40, for fuck's sake.
Yeah. The next one you'll get is when she's at kindergarten. That'll be, you're just stupid, Granddad. You don't even go to school.
Yeah, I know. I know. I'll hear that.
Yeah, I've had that one thrown at me a couple of times.
And then she'll get into middle school, and then you'll hear, I bet you they didn't even have school when you were young.
Yes, we had a little black slate and a piece of chalk.
An abacus.
Yeah. And if you were lucky, you got a good apprenticeship class with the fucking stonemason cutting hieroglyphs into the blocks.
Yes. You know, our history class consisted of Moses walking in with the stone tablets.
Yeah. And this is what happened last week on campus.
But you're right. Yep. There was never a school around when I was young. The one her dad had at school. He's sweet.
But you know, fucking iPad.
The funny part is, though, is the more she kept going, I would just be like, will you stop yelling at me? And she'd just keep going. And every time I said that, she'd just come up with something else.
Well, that's like being in an argument with your woman and saying, shut up, and expecting her to actually be quiet.
That ain't happening. When you say shut up, you just added fuel to that fire.
Youngest grandbaby, a teenager. Jesus, Shaz.
I just became a great uncle. No, yeah, a great uncle.
I just became a great person.
Oh, wow. I'm glad you believe that, buddy.
Yes, Nicole, the baby's building up its jaw muscles, ready for maturation. Oh, fucking hell. You're not wrong. I'll use that. Take the paint off my car later.
Not me. It's Flicka. She's not fucking an old man yet. I mean, she ain't fucking old yet. Sorry, I misread that, Shaz. Women don't yap, they share info. Yeah, you guys are worse than. Hold on, women are worse than the dark fucking web. Okay.
You know what really amazes me about women? Once they get verbally on a roll, it's like one lung's breathing in while the other lung's breathing out. And they just don't stop even to take a breath. It just goes on and on and on and on, day in, day out.
Yes. Do you remember learning in English class that's like a run-on sentence combined by 4 fucking women? It's just fucking continuous. It never fucking stops. I'm fixing to get my ass chewed out. I know I am. Bring it on, bitches.
Yeah. I wonder how many husbands in this world have turned around and said, thank fuck for 3 minutes on the phone.
Boss, I could have heard from you. I could have heard from you at a better time. Thanks for calling me.
Please tell me I've got to come to work. Yeah, I know it's Sunday and you're closed, but please tell me I've got to come to work.
I don't care if I'm fucking fired. Thanks for calling.
Yeah. Please just give my ears a rest. She's been going since Friday night.
Oh, Ted. You hear Flick? Ted's on the couch.
Yes, Flick, get back in the kitchen. Know your place.
You know, Nicole, I've always told people, see, I have a bad habit. When I get really, really fucking pissed, I'll have a tear and it'll come out of my eye. And I'll tell everybody, if you can see that tear, it's too late for you to run.
Ted's out the front door. For fuck's sake, that's weird. I must admit, I'm guilty of that, according to Nicole. We watch something by National Geographic and I just pull at the bits all the way through it. Hey, Mr. Comment, will you shut the fuck up and let me watch this? Yeah, what I want to know, Nicole, is when am I going to get a share of all this pimp money that you earn?
Oh, here we go. You know, Flicky and Ted are made for each other. One's calling the other one weird. The other one's saying, I ain't fucking weird. You're fucking weird. What the fuck? It sounds like high school fucking love.
I thought more of infant or junior school.
You got cooties. No, you got cooties. You gave me the cooties.
Yeah, I get your love for free. Everything else is a bonus. I know, Nicole.
All right. Well, I should try to jump off here and video chat with Missy before I have to go to work. I tried to call her earlier. I didn't get a hold of her. I'm thinking she was laying down with the grandbaby and taking a nap. I wouldn't doubt it. Have you ever noticed when you're with an infant and they get tired, immediately you're like exhausted? and you're like, all right, I'm laying them down for a nap. And then the next thing you know, you're napping with the baby.
You have a baby's mattress now.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
You are just all cuddled up with the baby, just sound asleep. Not
It's
a
like
care in the fucking world.
meeting and some fucker yawns.
That's it, and it happens. It's every damn time. She just starts rubbing her eyes and shit, and all of a sudden you're kind of like, oh god damn it, I feel tired.
Yeah. I feel so tired, Littlin. Can you rub my eyes for me?
Yeah. But it's the best feeling in the world. I actually can't believe I'm a friggin' grandpa twice over and a great fucking uncle now. Jesus fuck. These kids need to slow the fuck down.
Whatever happened to birth control?
It's scary at this fucking pace. I'll be a great granddad before I fucking die.
You'll be a great granddad before you turn 60.
Fuck you. I better not be. That would only make her fucking 9 years old, dude. Somebody's fucking dying. I might be a great grandpa, but I'll be in fucking prison. I can guarantee you that.
Watched a fucking video the other day where some parents have taken the babysitter to court because she had a DNA test done and their 12-year-old son, who was 11 at the time, is the father.
Yes. I've seen videos and I've watched videos of shit like that. And families that fucking think it's okay.
Flicky, you didn't tell me you've moved up to Scotland? Oh, you're near Brum, ain't you? Yeah, foreign land.
My son's girlfriend is 8 weeks. Look, I'm not dodging the grandparent bullet. That's September. Look, Shaz, you know, and it's weird. I know a lot of yous out there can understand what I'm fixing to say. When you hear you're going to be a grandparent, the reality of, oh, fuck, I'm old sets in. But the best thing in the world is when that grandbaby's born and you get to hold that baby.
All that ego bit goes out the window.
You're happy to be old. There's no feeling in the world that is better than that. I'm sorry, holding your own child is better than that. But you understand what I mean.
They start screaming. At least with a grandchild, when the grandchild starts screaming, you go,
you can give it. You can give it back.
Yeah.
But yeah,
my grandkids, I call them my revenge on my children.
It's such a joy to be old, to be able to be a grandparent.
And to spoil them rotten with a shit ton of chocolate and candy and God knows what else, and then send them home to go and puke all over their parents' house.
Yes. Remember what you did to me, kid? Here you go. Here you go. God always told you he's going to come back tenfold, motherfucker.
And I've not only done that, one of those chocolate bars was made by fucking X-Lax. Look out.
And
you know, one of my little brother-in-laws steal a bar of X-Lax from the house and eat it. When he was about 8 or 10 years old, he stole a bar of X-Lax at ours. Didn't bother me. He was going home.
Dobby,
and we got a phone call from my mother-in-law saying, "Have you got any toilet roll? We're running out of yellow pages."
Dobby, there is no such thing as being too old to enjoy being a grandparent.
Yes, and give them a guitar as well. I need to buy my grandkids a drum kit next year.
Make sure it's got a lot of symbols.
Either that or a tambourine and an outfit so they can join the Salvation Army.
There you go. Join a fucking bonfire, fucking circle ring, something.
Yeah.
Looks like eternal. Oh my God, Shaz. What are you gonna name him? Leonardo? Me and my grandsons love some rough and tumble. He used to do body slams on me until Flicka, that sounds like an incest situation that should be left for a different show.
Or another time. Wait until it goes past the watershed. Mind you, there are people in Kentucky way out in the backwoods that by the time they're 20, they're nearly a grandparent.
Well, Flicker says, Shaz, me and my grandsons love some rough tumble. He used to do body slams on me and Ted. It sounds like a fucking wholesome threesome, inbred style. All right, Shaz. Oh, yeah, Flicker. They call it a wrestling move.
His twin is finally going to be born in about 9 months' time, or about 8 months' time.
I forgot they came up with a name for it.
Yeah, you call it Nubs.
All right, guys, I got to get the hell off here. I can't tell you how good it was to finally be back after fucking a month?
Yeah, nearly.
Yeah. So it was definitely well-needed time spent with my friends, my family. You guys are amazing.
Why, thank you.
Hey, they never forgot about us even after a month. They all still returned.
No, they were just too pissed to find a fucking door to get out.
Oh, I forgot to tell you, I removed the fucking door handle.
You want to see that little cat flap down there?
Fit through it. That's great to see.
Take care, Amanda.
You too, Skinner. Thank you. All right, guys. On that note, I want to say to everybody from Chaos and Mayhem, man, much love. Absolutely much love. I can't wait to see you guys again tomorrow.
Indeed.
On that note, everybody, take care.
Good night, all. Or good morning, wherever the fuck you are.